Brewery, and for those of you who haven't been here before, you obviously won't recognize it. Ken and I have been here before, and of course we are at D and G Brewing in St. Charles. So we've come up the Fox River from Oswego, we're now at D and G, and with us, I'm very happy to say, even though you may not recognize him because he doesn't have his massive hair and his do-rag on, is our good chum, Mr. Alex Drayer.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Alex. How the hell are you doing?
Hi, Ken. Hi, Phil. How you guys doing?
How are you?
Now, what we're doing is we're trying to socially distance ourselves for this particular segment of the Barley Wine Show. We're doing okay, though, because you've got now 50% capacity, right?
I do. I have 50% capacity now.
All right. That's a good thing. All right. So today, our beer, which I'm going to reach over here for, is one that I wanted to do with Alex because he has got this thing going on with the Forge Brewhouse in DeKalb. This beer is part of their long haul barrel aged series. And Alex, you did a collaboration with them, right?
We did. We did an Imperial Saison.
An Imperial Saison, and I think that was also with Dry City, right?
Exactly. Oliver over Dry City.
What was that called?
Oh, jeez.
Man,
you just stuck me in a spot there.
It was Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest, right?
Pretty much, yeah, it was somewhere along that.
Okay, we got you. So this one, I'm going to give it over to Ken to open because he's the guy with the opener. This bottle was actually, this beer was put into the bottle on the 8th of November, 2019. So we've got a 15-month-old barley wine here. The Forge Brewhouse is not particularly well known for their barrel aged series, but they do have quite a nice program. Would you do the honors?
Sure.
Start looking at it and open.
Well, you've graciously removed the wax already.
I know.
Thank you for
yes.
that.
So this had the spooge on it. Oh, hello. He's messing everything up.
I can't.
This had the wax on the top of it, and I thought, you know what, we're going to have a problem getting that wax off, and so I went ahead and took it off very kindly. So now Ken is going to do the honors. Alex, barley wines, what do you know about them?
Very little. I know they're high in alcohol, made with barley, a little caramely, super malty, and from what I understand of the ones I've had, you get nice fruit notes to them.
Absolutely.
Dark fruit notes.
All right, we seem to have found that, right, Ken? As we've gone through our journeys on this annual Barley Wine Show. Thank you very much indeed. This is a delightful looking beer. Now, normally you'd have a barley wine in a snifter, but hey, what the heck, right? How about we all do a cheers?
Right on.
Can we all get in? There we go.
Cheers, guys.
All right, we'll do that at the end as well. Aroma coming off this one already. I was like, as it wafted past my nose. I don't know much about this beer. In fact, I don't know if it was done in a whiskey barrel, a bourbon barrel, or what barrel it was done in.
It smells delicious.
Okay, what's the aroma like? Alex, what's your first impression?
Really strong caramel note to it.
I would agree.
Yeah. Caramel, toffee.
Caramel, toffee, yeah, exactly.
Okay. This was in a barrel?
Mm-hmm. And I have to say that I previously took the barley wines out of the fridges and put them into my little carrier so that when I get to my destination, they're at the right temperature. I think this is at the perfect temperature. It's just I would say about 50.
Nice.
And then we're getting a lot of flavor out of it.
Yeah, you know, the barrel character it's similar to the one that we tasted at Oswego, the Oswego barley wine.
That's really delightful. Sweet.
It's just
nice.
The barrel is married into the taste of the barley wine.
Really,
it's not overwhelming it, and it's definitely there, and you get a little heat from alcohol in this.
And I'm thinking this must be a bourbon barrel, but it is not over the top.
That's delicious.
Quite,
really delicious.
It's not oxidized at all either. I was thinking that being that old, it might have some oxidation, but I don't get any. It's delicious. Really good beer.
Yeah, now, we talked about oxidation at our last tasting. oxidation is when air gets in, right?
Right.
So if it's covered up with wax and has a good seal, then it shouldn't have any air getting in, right?
It's the
Not
problem.
necessarily.
The problem is the air that got in before you put the wax on.
Oh,
Right.
It's with every beer. It's exclusion of oxygen is one of the big things. I was thinking it might gush because there was foam at the top in the bottle
really?
before I opened it, but I think
wow.
it was from being handled by Phil.
hey, I'm rough with my beers.
This is great.
Alex, you haven't made a barley wine,
No, no, no.
but you are about, or you have made. We just had a quick moment there. We hope we've caught it all, but Alex's camera stopped running, so hopefully we've got everything. Alex, you were telling us about your cousin of the barley wine, the wheat wine.
Oh, yeah, we made a wheat wine. Not sure how it's going to turn out. It is fermenting very slowly, but it's consistently fermenting. But we're doing it at a low temp. We're fermenting it at 64 degrees. So it's just slowly chugging along as it goes. We're trying to keep the esters of the Belgian yeast as down as we can. We're about 70% wheat on the bill with that one, and it should come in, let's say it was 1.13, so it should come in probably around 13-14% alcohol.
Wow.
So do you
What
think,
yeast?
Sorry, go on.
You said Saison yeast.
Yeah, we used I think we used the Belgian one, and we combined with that, I want to say the Abbey Ale yeast.
I don't know how much of that last thing you got from Alex because he is having some problems with the camera. Well, he's not having the problems. It's my camera having some problems. I don't know how much you got. So he's going to come in. Ken's going to move out. Give us a quick overall on that wheat.
Hi, Ken.
What were you
Gonna
talking
miss
about?
you, man.
back here.
What were you yeah, stand back over there. Do you want your beer? I love these things. They're so off the cuff and every day. All right. So, Alex, what you were saying about the fermentation of it.
The fermentation of our wheat wine.
Yeah.
Well, we went with, I got to look at the camera.
Look at the
All right,
folks
sorry.
over there. Don't look at me.
All
I
right,
don't care.
all right. We went with a low temperature for fermentation of a yeast that can handle much higher temperatures because we're trying to keep certain esters like the banana notes that you would normally get in a Saison or a Belgian from presenting themselves in the beer. And likewise, the lower temperatures, we're hoping to pull out some of the dark fruit notes.
And that'll be great. So come back in when?
Well, that beer's being released as a part of the small batch bottle of the month club.
Oh, okay. And if you're not a member of that, I'm sorry, you've got to join up next year.
Yep.
Ken,
What?
shall we make wheat wines part of next year's barley wine show? They're becoming more popular.
Why not?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, see, the only brewery, I know some breweries that have made them, but like Wiley Roots in Colorado, in Greeley, Colorado, they've actually made 5 different wheat wines like in the last year and a half. And he apparently makes very good wheat wines there.
And of course, Alex is a real Coloradan originally. And if by the time that you watch this, which is in about 3 weeks' time from when we're recording it, I don't know if he's still going to have his Spruce Tip IPA on, but if not, come along. He got them from Colorado, the Spruce Tips. All
That's
right.
it.
Well, how about us giving a razor glass to JD over at the Forge in DeKalb?
Nice job, JD.
Yes, and he's done some really good beers. Excellent. We'll do a clang. Thank you. Hi everybody. We're at a brewery. Hey, who would know? This is another one of our barley wine shows here in amongst all these wonderful fermenters. And Mr. Ken McMullen, my co-host, is here.
Yo.
And we're back with Erik Pizer.
Hey.
So guess where we are?
Milk Money Brewing.
Thank you very much. So today we're going to do something a little bit different because we're going to have a mystery barley wine. I have it here, recently obtained, and it is in a anonymous can. So I'm going to crack this open, and then I'm going to get these guys to comment on it, and then we'll find out who it is. I hope they like it, because if not, the brewery's going to kill me. Here we go. Right. I'll crack. Oh, hang on. I've got to do the sound effect for that. Oh, doesn't that sound good? I love the sound of that. One of my favorite sounds. Oh, look at that. We've even got fantastic 13-ounce glasses, which is going to be great. Now, Erik.
Yes, sir.
You said that pouring from a crowler sucks.
It does.
And that's because it dribbles over the edge.
Yeah.
I've managed to pour that quite
That was
well.
a nice
There we go.
pour.
You
Good
pass
job.
it round. And I should say, actually, we are still here in the latter end of March. All of us have had jab 1, and all of us have been very, very careful, and we're standing quite far apart. This is a brewery, so there's lots of air conditioning going on. We're observing some rules here. Oh, thank you very much. We've got it empty. Right. So now, this is, how would you describe this color? I'm going to come forward, you describe the color.
It's a nice, like, ruby amber, almost red.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like, copper. Brilliant. Super clear. Nice tan. Like, just off-white head.
Yeah.
Nice looking beer.
And you're getting a nice little swirl on it, so you
Yeah.
should get some aroma. You stuck your schnoz in there yet?
Yes, I did.
What do you think, Ken?
I get, the typical toffee, caramel, barley wine, malt notes.
Let's drink it, shall we, and see what we think.
Okay. Wow. That's it's pretty viscous. It's boozy. I got heat from alcohol, and it's pretty hoppy too. It's got a really assertive hop.
I don't know about you, but initially I got a little bit of a slight butter flavor, very slight indeed, and I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, did I screw up the can or something? But as you get into it, you get those toffee flavors.
I don't get that. Yeah, I get the toffee. It's boozy, but I don't get it where it's hot. It's just there's alcohol in it.
Guesses?
For sure. It's
Guesses on the ABV?
oh, this is not small.
I would say probably 11.
This is well over 10 for sure.
Well done. 11.4%. So I'm going to put this down whilst I unveil what this brew is. And it's from a brewery that I have liked for a long time. And let's see if I can get this off. You like this?
This is
You like this? And I like to think that this is named after me, but I got a feeling it's not. This is called Ye Old Curmudgeon. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. How's that? There we go. Ye Old Curmudgeon, 11.4%. And this comes from our friends at the Black and Gray Brewing up in East Dundee. And that's Long Hair Chris, I'm sorry, I forgot his last name, who is a brewer up there doing absolutely fantastic things on a very small brewing set.
Yeah, I don't think I've had much from them. They're not close to anywhere that I go. East Dundee, that might as well be Here There Be Dragons at the end of the map. Yeah.
No Hair Chris and his wife are the owners, and they do a fantastic job. Looks like they're going to be expanding into the area next door.
Nice.
So, what are your experience of barley wines? I'm assuming you haven't had a chance.
I haven't had a chance to brew one
No.
yet. I definitely have one planned. I've done them before. This is good.
Yeah. I love the
this tastes
color
like
of it.
trouble. Is the
Yeah,
problem.
right.
Yeah, I love the color of this.
It's a beautiful,
because
beautiful
it's
color.
a fantastic color.
Brilliantly clear. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
It's really nice in this glass too.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And good choice of glasses, Erik.
I'm thinking it's really a traditional example, except it's got a really assertive hop character to it.
But not, yeah. It's not a real sharp bitterness or anything, but it definitely is plenty of hops in there.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, a bite is right, because I don't think it's a smooth one, but I don't say that in a degrading way. That's just the way it is. So, the old curmudgeon coming in on tap, I think, as well already. So you're going to brew one.
I'm going to brew one. I give this one a thumbs up.
Excellent. Okay, great. How about putting one into a barrel?
Absolutely. I think that would go great in a barrel.
Cool.
I've typically done that before. Any big beer like that really does well pulling out bourbon, especially out of a bourbon barrel. I haven't really played around with anything other than bourbon barrels, but I think you can get away with like a port barrel or some sort of wine barrel. It could work really well too.
Please get a port barrel. My favorite. Right?
You look around, space is kind of a little tight, so we'll see what I can do when I can. But the only thing I know about my barley wine is that I'm going to pay a little homage. Last time we talked about LaGrange being a dry town.
Yep.
City Hall or Village Hall is 2 doors down here, and in there's the original ad for come live in LaGrange. And it lists the advantages, and, with a number and a dash and what it is. Number 10.
Yep.
So the 10th advantage is there are no bars and taverns or alcohol allowed here.
I know what you're going to call it.
The 10th advantage.
No barley wine.
I'm not that bad on the dad jokes.
Okay.
I appreciate it, but I'm not going to go that deep into it.
So you're going to take the 10th one.
The 10th advantage, yeah.
And that's what you're going to call it.
I'm going to call it the 10th advantage.
The 10th advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to make it as big as I can.
And by the way, if you don't know anything about Milk Money, go back to Pubcast number 359, because we came and interviewed Erik in his party room when it was we had to be a little bit further apart, and he told us all about the brewery. And since then, my wife loves the chips and the smoked fish dip. I hope he's still doing it.
I'm not sure. We've been rolling through different things on the menu, trying out more and more stuff and adding and subtracting. So
all right.
Keep coming back. We'll have something new for you.
We will. Cool. Well, thank you very much, Erik, for being on our 4th annual Barley Wine Show. This one appears to be a good one, so head up to East Dundee and Black and Gray. We can actually do a cheers, so
I'm into it.
Cheers. Can we get a clang? Can we? Oh, I like that. That was nice. I like a good ring.
I like the beer.
Okay, well, let's have another one then. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.